time and welcome to Formula One. My name's David Croft and I've been getting lots of tweets from your fans at home who want to know a bit more about you. So let's start off with your full name.
If they're my fans at their home, why don't they know my name? Anyway, hello everyone and welcome to F1 2011. As we look to continue our Formula One career, I'm just putting in my details so that, you know, I can start the game. And afterwards, we're going to see who we're going to drive with. So it looks like I'm not going to go for a back marker. I'm going to go for either Williams or Force India, and it's going to be Force India. What challenge do I expect? I expect that one, the Serious Challenge one. I can change the difficulty level anyway, later on anyway. So yeah, we're looking to continue our career over from 2010. We're treating it as if it's the same career, because as far as we're concerned it is. And yeah, so we start off in Melbourne, Australia, as we normally do. So here we go, Force India sign. Me, that's fantastic to see. I cannot wait to get started in my white, green, and orange. Orange is the colour. Orange car. And yeah, apologies if I'm a bit sniffly during this this video. I do have hay fever, and my tablet today doesn't seem to have worked, which isn't very good. But here we go, Formula One's new rules. Yes, this year we're going to have DRS and KERS, which we didn't have in F1 2010. So we're going to have that to play with, which is very exciting. So for Melbourne, Force India are expecting me to qualify at least 15th and finish the race in 12th. That should be nice and doable as long as we keep it together. We're going to choose helmet number 6 as our helmet for the season. And yeah, I think that's about it. So if we go on to race calendar, here we go. Australia practice. We're going to leave it on short race weekend because I don't want to go through all the practice sessions and all the qualifying sessions. Just one practice, one qualifying, and straight into the race. Let's just edit the difficulty settings for ourselves. So again, ABS and traction control both on because I'm rubbish at these games. And automatic gears as well. Although I am hoping to change that to manual in future games. I do play with manual on F1 2015 and 16, the latest games. Everything else, it's pretty much the exact same settings as F1 2010. And let's see how we do in practice. What a beautiful cutscene that was, introducing Friday Albert Park to us. Here we go, into practice. We're going to do the setup and see what we can do. So our first lap, here we go, and we've gone wide. Different game, same result. But here we go, setting our first flying lap of the day. 1 minute 30.2, that's not bad at all. But actually, I don't know. Is it bad? I don't know the standards of this game and these cars. And here we go, coming around the final corner on lap 3. And I think it was pretty bad because I'm about to beat myself by about 3 seconds. Yeah, 1:27.6, 2.5 seconds up on my best. And we're just going to see where that puts us. I mostly just use practice to get my eye in with the track. Yeah, we're down in 15th, but I'm not going to take that as face value for my capabilities. Look at the difference between Sutil and Karthikeyan. That's the difference on this game and in this era of cars between, you know, the midfield and the back markers. The back markers in this era really were absolutely nowhere. But it made for some interesting fights between themselves at the back. There were 3 back marker teams back then as well. 24 cars on the grid. But here we go. We've set 2nd place, which is still 7/10 down on Mark Webber's absolutely blistering time, which we're absolutely nowhere near. But here we go. We have set a purple first and second sector on lap 4, so there is still a huge possibility of getting pole position here as we go onto the grass, which is going to slow us down. We missed the apex of that corner, which is going to slow us down even more, and now it's not looking so likely that I'm going to get pole. If we can keep it clean around these corners, there is still a minute possibility, so hopefully we will see. Come around the final corner. Yeah, we've kept it clean through the last 2 corners. DRS and KERS. Are we going to beat Mark Webber's time? It's looking unlikely. And yeah, he still beats us. We improved, but only by about a 10th. And we remain 6/10 down on Mark Webber. Is that going to be enough for second? Yes, it is. And I'm alright with that.
That puts us in a really good position for the race.
Mark Webber's on pole for his home race. I get second. And we're just going to see what we can do. That's very, very good result in the end, especially in this car. Maybe I should turn up the difficulty level. Who knows? We'll see. And base it on future races. Of course, Force India wanted me to finish 15th, so I've done a very good job in that respect as I celebrate with Mark Webber. And a Mercedes, I think they got 3rd place, so well done to him, because the Mercedes back then isn't, you know, a race-winning car, so well done to him. But here we go, into the race. Satil's all the way down in 18th. That reminds me of Kobayashi's performances last season. Looks like we're going to have it all to do in terms of the constructors. But here we go. 4th and 5th lights are on. And now they're off, and we're away off the line. Mark Webber gets an unusually good start for Mark Webber standards as I look to hold my 2nd place going into turn 1. No! We've overtaken Mark Webber into turn 1. We have got the lead of the race, and we're just going to have to hope now that we can bolt away from the field and maintain this position as best we can. So coming into turn 3, actually, I think this is. And we've gone wide. We've already messed up our defence. We have actually held on to 1st place, but I don't know how long that's going to last. As, yeah, coming on to lap 2 now. We're only 1 lap in. And Mark Webber is all over my tail. I've gone very, very wide. And, yeah, he's taken me. He's taken me into turn 3. So that's not very good at all. But now I've got to fight Fernando Alonso to try and hold on to my 2nd position. I've got that corner very wrong here on lap 4. And, yeah. Slight damage to the front wing. The tyres are going off already. Like I say, it's only lap 4. And the tyre wear on this game is absolutely despicable. It goes off so fast, especially on the option tyres. Although, the one advantage we have got on this game, which I'm going to tell you about later on, because we've spun out on lap 5. We're going to have to head into the pits now. These tyres are dead. And I tried not to hold people up, and in doing so, I have actually held people up. But, yeah, one thing you can do on this game is the opposite. The handling on this game is the opposite to 2010. You can brake so late and carry so much speed into these corners. But anyway, we've got a lot of work to do. Stick on the inspirational music, because we've got a lot of places to climb if we're to get any points from here. I've got ice cold tyres, but hopefully they'll warm up nice and fast. The back markers have even come past me now. Well, a couple of them have anyway. We've got a lot of work to do to get some points, and we're going to see if we can do just that. But yeah, as I was saying about the handling model, if you broke after the 150 meter board on F1 2010, you were off or into the barriers. Here, you can brake about the 50 meter board and you'll still stay on the track. You can carry so much speed going to these corners, and I'm going to look to make full use of that mechanic as we take the first Caterham and then the 2nd Caterham. And we're up to 16th as there are a couple people in the pits as well. Hopefully we can make this undercut work for us, and people will overtake them as they're in the pits. So yeah, here we go, up into 11th place now as you take Petrov. And we're only 1 place off the points already. It's only lap 8, and our comeback is going very well as we set the fastest lap of the race to boot. And next up is Nick Heidfeld in his Lotus Renault. And we're going to see if we can catch him up, and the rather large queue of cars that is in front of him as well. So here we go, catching up with Nick Heidfeld. And we're going to see if we can take him going into the chicane here. We're going to scare him. We're going to go wide, and he's held it. No, he's actually defended the place very well there, to be fair to him. But we've got to run on him now. We're going to pretend to go left, switch over to the right, down the inside. That's a great overtake there, and we're up into position 10. Next up is Nico Rosberg in his Mercedes. He never really changed team. So, yeah, Nico Rosberg was a real veteran Mercedes driver by the time he won the World Championship with them. Good decision by him to stick with them through thick and thin. But here we go, enough of that. Nico Rosberg, you are getting overtaken, as are you, Sebastian Vettel. Maybe no, he holds it around the outside. So, they are quite good at defending these AI cars in F1 2011. But hopefully that won't last forever, and my throat is beginning to go. I can feel it. But we're going to try and power our way through the rest of this race before I get a drink. So Sebastian Vettel, I'm going to do what I did to him, what I did to Nick Heidfeld. Sorry, that made no sense. I'm going to do to him what I did to Nick Heidfeld. It failed either way. But again, we've got the run like we did on Heidfeld. This time we're going to stay on the outside and try and overtake him that way. We have done that very well indeed. But here we go on the next lap. Straight away, he's coming back at us. We've got the inside line though, so hopefully we will be able to hold it down the inside. Yes, we have done. Next up on our agenda is Jenson Button. We are carving through this field like it's hot butter right now. It's absolutely fantastic work. And again, coming up to this chicane, I'm going to scare Button. Am I going to take him though? No, I didn't think I would. But again, I've got that rod on him. I can use a bit of curves and a bit of slipstream if there is any slipstream on this game. Here we go, coming into this corner down the inside, and I've got him. That's very nice indeed. P6 now. Race win or podium is probably not possible, but a top 5 finish is looking extremely possible indeed. And Michael Schumacher is the only thing standing between us and that top 5. He's hit traffic. He's been slowed down by traffic, and that's given us a real good opportunity to go around his outside on the exit of the chicane. What a fantastic overtake that was. And now Mark Webber and Felipe Massa have both been slowed down. And I've really messed that up. I've really undone so much of my good work. And that's a real shame. I'm down into P8. It's lap 14, and I think the reason for that is that my tyres are beginning to go off the cliff. I told you earlier, the tyre wear on this game is absolutely abysmal. So, and I've been pushing this entire time to try and gain as many positions as I can. But it is really taking the life out of the tyres as I go wide there as well. Pick up a bunch of marbles, lose 2 positions in one corner. And now after fighting for top 5, it looks like I'm not even going to get any points unless I can hold on to this position now against Vitaly Petrov into the first corner of lap 15. I have, so I've maintained 1 point so far, and the only hope I have now is that the AI aren't so good when there's traffic. As you can see, Heidfeld and Rosberg have been slowed down by traffic, so 8th position for me now. But Rosberg, what a move! He's done the cutback on the exit of that corner. That's very good defending from him. And I've lost my car again. It's really hard to keep this car going now without spinning out as I go wide on that corner there as well. We've got another 2.5 laps yet to go. And it's really not looking good for me on these tyres. I'm really going to have to try and learn how to save my tyres on this game. Otherwise, I'm not going to have a very good season at all. But here we go. Coming around this corner now. Look, I just cannot keep the car going in a straight line at all. Trying to defend this position. That corner's caught me out again. And there goes points. Goodbye to any points positions. Trulli and D'Ambrosio are unlapping themselves. I'm that slow. My tyres are actually red now because they are in that bad a condition. And all I can do is put it up to rich mix. Try and go as fast as I can whilst maintaining my car. You know, my car's direction, shall we say. And I still need to... I'm still above target. Target is P12 for the team. That's where they want me to finish. I'm in P11, so I'm still above target at the moment. Perez has actually gone past me, but Trulli has held him up. And I'm back up into that P11. So, 1.5 laps to go. Hopefully I can at least finish 12th, so I can at least appease the team, if not myself. But again, penultimate corner. It's the slippiest corner on the circuit. It's caught me out again. Position 14. That is basically race over. That is race over for me, really. I fought so hard to get back up into the top 5. And just for good measure, I spin out on the final corner again. Sorry, the penultimate corner on the final lap. Mark Webber wins his home race, which is more than he managed to do in real life. But as I feather this round the final corner, I had a tyre wear fuck me up at the start of the race. It's fucked me up at the end. But at least we had a good middle stint, so we can take a few positives from it. But it is really gutting after I worked so hard to get into the top 5 to lose it just down to tyre wear, even on full traction control. And there it is, confirmed. 14th place. Really disappointing finish in the end. Look at my fastest lap compared to everyone around me. That goes to show that I had... You know, when I had the tyres, I had really good pace. But in the end, it wasn't enough, which is a massive shame. But Mark Webber is looking to amend, you know, the results of the last championship, and he's got himself off to a flying start here. So, yeah, hopefully we can get ourselves up and in the Drivers' Championship mix with better results to come. I just need to learn to look after my tyres better, that's all it is. Driver standings are going to be exactly the same as the race results. There's 4 Germans in a row there. Schumacher, Vettel, Rosberg and Heidfeld. And here we go in the Constructors. Red Bull a point over Ferrari, who are a few points over McLaren, who have over double that of Mercedes, and then Lotus are the final point-scoring team. But that has been Melbourne 2011. Crofty wants to know about it.
Tell me, what are your hopes and aspirations for the current season? And do you have any personal objectives that you want to achieve?
All depends on whether I can get the tyre wear down, Pat.
Do you think your performance this weekend was a true reflection
No.
of what you...
No, it absolutely wasn't. I can do a lot better than that. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching. This career mode will be continuing, hopefully at a much faster rate than F1 2010 did. And, yeah, hopefully we can improve upon that result in the Malaysian Grand Prix. That's to come in the next video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed and you're new, please leave a like and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. And, yeah, thank you for watching. And I shall see you next time.